I've been a bit busy this week with other things, so I haven't had time to sew anything at home, but I have some plans for future projects. I already showed this tunic in the previous video, and here are the fabrics I'm going to use for it. I haven't decided yet how to combine these. I think I'll use that patterned fabric for the sleeves, but I'm also thinking about using it for these sides, like you see here, these side pieces, what the pockets are there, and I think that could be interesting. Not quite sure. I'll need to think about it a little still and, well, make a decision when I start making that tunic. But these two fabrics are the ones I'm going to use for that. And then there is this project, the RAF Museum t-shirt, which is going to become a long sleeved shirt, and this is the fabric. I just got it the other day. I had to order it because the fabric store here isn't really a good one. You can find interesting things in there, but the selection isn't very big. So I'm going to use this fabric for the sleeves and neckband and waistband, and I think I can get the entire front and back pieces from this t-shirt. And then there is that, and I'm thinking of removing this first and putting it back in the modified shirt because I really like it. Well, it won't be a genuine RAF Museum shirt after what I have planned to do with it, but I still want that well, what's that called? Label, I think. Yeah, label. I want it in the custom shirt as well. I started the hoodie dress, but I ran out of interesting leftover pieces. Here I have the back and front on the right, and on the left are the sleeves and the hood and the front pocket. I think it's there underneath the hood, but I could probably finish these using the black and blue pieces of fabric I've got left, but I want something more interesting. I'll be using some of the blue pieces and the black, but I want to combine them with something more colorful. So I think once I have that t-shirt converted and the tunic done, then I can use leftover strips from those. When I cut out the pieces, there's bound to be narrow strips of fabric that I can use for this project. This is going to be chaotic. Like, you can see all kinds of fabrics, all colors, same kind, but all colors. I really like that orange strip there in the middle. It sort of pops out, and there's also pink. That's from the first t-shirt project. So this is going to be something I'm not going to wear elsewhere. It's just for home use, but it's going to look interesting. I also got some new materials. This is a leather jacket, men's leather jacket, really big for me, but that doesn't matter. The bigger the better, because this is going to be recycled. I'm going to cut all the usable pieces of leather out of this, and I have some ideas of what I'm going to do with this. But the best part of this is that this cost 10 euros. It's genuine leather for 10 euros, really big batch. And that's because the charity second-hand shop in the next block is closing this month in a couple of weeks, and they are selling everything at discounted prices. So I got that jacket one day, coat, visit coat jacket. Oh, I get confused. Doesn't matter. I went back today, and this is another one. This is dark brown, as you can hopefully see. And this is genuine leather. I have no idea of the size because it doesn't matter. This was 25 euros originally, but everything is now at half price, so 12.50. That's great. And even the lining is 100% cotton, so I may be able to use it for something interesting. I don't know. I mainly just wanted this for the leather. And then there is a third one, which was a bit more expensive. This was 35, so it's 17.50. Still very reasonable price for something like this. And I think this is a jacket, yes. Here's, do you know if this is a motorcyclist jacket or something, because of all these and the design? It doesn't matter, it's grey. So now I have black, dark brown, and this medium grey, I'd say. Not, this isn't dark grey, fairly dark, but yeah, medium grey probably. And I'm going to use these, maybe combine the different colors and make something interesting. But one thing I was thinking, that if it isn't too much work, I want to salvage all these zippers. These are good ones, except this one is missing the... Oh, is that why somebody discarded this? Didn't want to replace the zipper, so the entire jacket had to go. Well, that's my luck. This is nice material, this is soft leather. It's the same with this one. It's really soft, thick but soft. And that black one is, it's thick and a bit stiffer, but it doesn't matter. It's going to be fine, and whatever I'm making out of it, once it's been used for some time, it's going to be softer. But these two are already soft. This one looks like well worn, but it doesn't matter. Especially here you can see that this has been used quite a lot, but the lining is still looks quite nice. No holes. Yeah, so this has been sort of worn quite a bit, but not extensively. And even if it had been, it just wouldn't matter, because this is good quality leather in good condition. So 3 jackets, coats for 40 euros in total. And if you think how much new leather you would get for 40 euros, it isn't much. So this was a very good deal. And now I just need to plan what I want to make out of these. But I am thinking of making maybe a vest using that jeans vest pattern. the one that I put the moonspell picture on the back. That's a perfect pattern for making something out of leather. It's not too complicated and mostly straight seams. So I have been making a skirt, a patchwork skirt out of leather at school, and one thing I learned that curved seams in leather are a nightmare. So I really don't want to make those again, so I'd prefer a pattern with straight seams. But anyway, the first step with these is going to be taking these all apart, saving the zippers and cutting as close to the seam as possible to get maximum size pieces out of these, because you can't use the places where the seams are, because leather needs to be, you shouldn't have holes in it, and if you take apart the seams you get leather where there are already holes, and that doesn't look very nice. So just these clean pieces as big as possible, just cutting right next to the seams. And that's going to take a bit of time, but there are more zippers. I'm going to get 4 really nice zippers out of this jacket. This is nice, and I'm thinking maybe I'll even save these. I could use them for something, or just save them as reminders of what this jacket used to be. Yeah. I wonder what that is. Can you see? It says XS. I have no idea. And besides, if you look at that S, it looks like it's upside down, so it would be SX. I think somebody has sewn it upside down. Yeah, looks like that. So that's and was there something? No. No. So this one had interesting pockets. There's one pocket here and another pocket here, and then there is this Velcro closed pocket here, and it's like my hand goes in there like this, so it's not that big. I wonder if this is for a wallet. Could be a mobile phone pocket. Yeah, not deep enough for that. And what's in here? Inspected by, and this one, it has the real leather, and here it says 100% cotton lining. And I think this one also had here that it's real leather. I think no, it was just saying that leather may release some color into light fabrics, so to be careful with that. But it means that this is genuine leather. And the black one, he didn't have any labels left, but I checked it. It was 10 euros, so I bought it, and then I opened this lining side seam a bit just to check what it looks like here on the inside and how it feels on both sides. And this is genuine leather as well. Sometimes it's hard to separate the artificial ones from genuine, but this is definitely genuine leather. So the main problem with these right now is that these take a lot of space, so I'll need to cut them into pieces as soon as possible so I can store them in all the pieces flat and they'll take much less space.